Now that we know the truth, now it's time we confront it. This is part 23 of Legends Z-A. And the best part is that we gotta bell them, so who am I to complain? Did you see Lysandre? I met him inside. To think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grisham, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Destiny, you now know the truth of Oz's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get Oz's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do a thing like that? You must see it by now. With Oz's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born of those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Novu Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the Z-A Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Oz's Floette. Go talk with the rest of MegamanNG and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learn of Oz's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Unfortunately, I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to give something up without a fight. No way in hell am I giving that up. Seriously, no way in hell am I gonna give that up. No way, no how. These guys are mad. Okay, Oz. I need to talk to you. This is a matter of urgency. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right? Oh, Destiny! Did you manage to find Grisham? I found him all right. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus he's part of this group, Team Flare Novu, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Novu Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Oz, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it is time I talked to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Destiny, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokémon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokémon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years.
Seriously? For 3,000 whole years?
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day where I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange, and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokémon suffered. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to this pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together, reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk?
So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk?
I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette can't evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, Oz. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this.
That doesn't matter. Oz still made this awful mess and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up.
Naveen!
I appreciate that Oz is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do.
I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you?
Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry.
I understand, Oz. Just leave this to Team MZ. Destiny, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. And that means you've got to beat Grisham.
I'll win for sure.
Knew we could count on you, Destiny. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Novu. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match.
Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Guess it now means we're finally ready to take him on. Fine. Let's do this. And sorry for that hiccup earlier with my voice, because when it comes to male voices, I can do fine. Female? Not so much. I'm not that good. But I do all I can, you know? Fine. Let's do it then, Grisham. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yeah, I'll battle you.
Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the Z-A Royale anyway?
We're fighting for Oz. We're fighting for Floette.
Yeah, we know all about that old man, that black flower Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping Oz tidy away the mess he made for everyone.
Grissel, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Destiny, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? I've come to love this city. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use Oz's Floette to protect this city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go.
Challengers tickets verified. You are clear to start.
Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose? I will save you, and I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. The time has come. The fight to reach rank A has arrived. We face off against Grisham of Team Flare Novu.
And here I thought to myself you would actually put some effort. He's got 6 Pokemon on his team.
Now he plays serious. Damn you!
Yeah, that's for getting on my nerves, and you're costing my Gardevoir experience. Now it sends out a Malamar. A Night Slash? Really?
That was weak. Now it sends out a Pyroar. Not this time.
Yeah, I can tank it and then some. And now it sends out a Tyranitar.
Now you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna bloody pay for that. He sends out a Salamence. This guy ain't playing around. Good. And now he ends it with a Charizard. No, I need to be at full power for this fight. My wasted youth. Nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard! It becomes Mega Charizard X. But I'm fighting in response. Mega Shinka! Oh, you think you're cute. Real cute. Sorry, but you're done. You certainly do direct your Pokémon with skill. There is no denying it.
Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion.
We've now reached rank A.
You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham.
If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysandre hoped to make real, that world of beauty and the sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all, if I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Destiny. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. I will. I promise. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Novu exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with this. We gain TM 104 teaching Flare Blitz. And come by Novu Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those burn-up roasts you like. Sigard! I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Sigard's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Grisham, it seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Sigard still lacks the last of its cells that it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose.
Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day?
It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with.
With 2 A-rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of that tower. Big yes to that.
I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation.
I wonder who Floette will choose.
Floette? What is it? What's wrong?
Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain.
The tower. Is it Ange that is affecting you?
You okay? Looks like she'll be okay, but I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower.
That's true enough, but we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong.
Yeah, now's the time to blow off Steve and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it.
Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumiose and of this world will be safe in your hands. And his condition's about to get worse. That night.
Destiny, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator.
Already it's not wasting any time and I got a bad feeling about this.
Good. Everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake?
No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Kanari's streaming about it now.
Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Why is the elevator always so slow? Normally, I'd say slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go.
Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze.
Oz! Floette! You're okay!
We are fine, but I thank you for your concern.
What was that shaking, Oz?
You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there.
Oh my gosh! Prism Tower! This looks really bad.
The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well. Ange will go rogue? What'll happen? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city.
Don't worry, Oz. Team MZ is gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny, this about the tower?
It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away.
I understand. We'll head out now. Alright, Team MZ, let's regroup in Central Plaza.
Once Floette is mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar.
Maybe you can cook up us up something good to celebrate when we get back, Oz.
You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to the task, Destiny. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. The cigar cell! So we gotta meet the others in front of Prism Tower. and it's already having effect on much of the areas here. It's here at this point that nighttime is spread throughout the entirety. And look at all these side missions I gotta do. This is nuts! Seriously, I've reached rank A. I'm gonna take the time to see if I can find anything that I missed. The damage to the plaza and its vicinity has appeared to be minimal. I'm not in the mood for you, Diggersby! Out of my way! These must be all those godforsaken Pyroars. And all I want is to find any Pokemon that I missed. Well, there is a lamp in here, so I could just catch that. Unfortunately, I've attracted the wrong kind of prey. Ow! That's an alpha, Mawile. So you're the one. Nice. Netted me a Skarmory and completed the entirety of Route 17. Nice. With Route 17 completed, let's move on to, I believe, our next one. We've gotten almost every area so far. Let's see if we'll find that Dragalga in Route 9 in Zone 19. I don't like attracting the wrong kind of attention. Yeah, but now it's nighttime. There's like no going back for us. Also, the repeat balls are a massive help here. Yup. Let's... And nothing as of yet. No rooftops, nothing. And all I want is a Dragalga. According to the Pokédex... Still can't believe I actually caught a Salamence. That is absurd. Now, where is that Dragalga? I actually need to catch 2 Snorunt. Habitat under investigation, and still no dice. I already got the Dratini. Now, where are you, Dragalga? Not you. There it is, the Drampa. It's only available during the daytime. But if it's daytime, then why the heck is it night-night right now? That's absurd. Is it possible to evolve it? Level 26. Nope, not really. I'm just waiting to see if I can evolve it. Damn. This might prove to be difficult. Yeah, but it has like different variations. You need a shiny stone in order to evolve it. And the only place I know where I can get a shiny stone is the Stone Emporium. Let's head there. There it is, the Stone Emporium. Just know that in the post-game, I'm most likely going to be devoting like an entire part full of it. Full of these side, like multiple parts. And they sell some Mega Stones. Wait, so how do I get a shiny stone? That's a bummer and a half. Yeah. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm probably going to take care of this little loose end right now. Because I believe next part is where we will legitimately go all in on this. I gotta find 5 different Floettes in 5 different locations. Too many to count, you know. Alright, we found the first one. That's 1. Okay, now we're moving on to get the second one. There's got to be a way to get to the roof so that way we can get this. I'm getting this out of the way now because in the post game, I'm going to be doing every side quest there is. There's the second Floette. Yeah, because you need to show them 5 different kinds. Backward strike works every time. Alright, so with that done, now we got to move on to the blue Floette location. And that location is right here. There's more than one way to reach it. Let's just speed it up. Okay, so we're back, and now we gotta head this way. Seriously? This thing was not paying attention. And why is... whatever. Yep. Nothing personal, but I gotta do this. Got the blue-haired. I already got the yellow. And now I gotta find the white. And the white is right here. We'll just take a shortcut to Sector 11. Now I gotta keep moving. It's already a bad sign. Nice. Does this mean I've got all the other Floettes now? Red, yellow, blue, white. I'm only missing the orange Floette. That's what I'm missing. Thankfully, it's not far from our location. Let's do that now. Yep. Can't believe I'm wasting my time on it now, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's only hope I have everything I need to complete this. Because yes, the post-game's gonna be devoid to a lot of these. Or not, depending. People say Floette can be found near flower beds and on rooftops where no one usually. Show me 5 Floette. Yellow or yellow. Here's your yellow Floette.
That's a yellow flower Fleb, all right? Thank you. Yellow is so cheerful, isn't it? Perfect for a new hair color, I'd say.
All this is just to get new hair colors? Alright, let's move on to the orange Flabeb. There you go, that makes 3. Orange reminds her of autumn. Now we move on to blue. Yes, it does. And finally, the white. We have all 5. That's all done.
White makes me think of snow. I'd say it's perfect for a new hair color. Oh, thank you for showing me all those Flebeb. They make such a beautiful rainbow of hues. Thinking about those vibrant dearies made me want to mix up even more hair colors. There's no time like the present, so let me fix up some new ones for you to try out. Seeing all these Flebeb made me want to raise some of my own.
That takes care of that side mission. Yeah, because there's like over 100 of these. And look, it's all over the place. I don't think I'm going to have time to make sure I find them all. I mean that literally. There's like so many of these. But if there's one quest I want to try to get, it's this one. Yeah, I know the inevitable is coming. Believe me. It's already nighttime, but yet it's still treated like the day, meaning that you have plenty of time to capture Pokemon at your leisure. Although, seriously, I still can't get over the fact that I gotta bell them. And Prism Tower is acting real funky right now. And I'm still missing 2 Pokemon, a Florges and a Gorg. Yeah, that other one. I forgot its name. Yeah, I know. Thanks for that. Yeah, there's a side quest here, but the side quest guy ain't there. My guess it's underground. Seriously, why is it always underground? Whatever. Yeah, I know it's underground. As is this one, too. Oh, wait, that's an investigate? A Frostlass! So you want me to chase you? Alright. Frostlass is unfinished business. Follow the Frostlass to see where it's leading us. Where are you taking me? At this spot? Now what? Okay, so where are you taking me now? Huh? Oh, yeah.
Do I have to use an ice beam on it?
I knew it. An ice bridge. Alright, I followed you. Now what? What's this? A dawn stone on the ground. Looks like it disappeared. Guess it really did have some unfinished business. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end game you get access to all these stones. There's the blue-haired one. Let at least catch it. That's reassuring. Yeah, because I've already reached rank A. We can do the next story start for the next part. Besides, what's this?
You want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Aeron. Aeron love to eat metal. They'll even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time, though. And so I had an idea. Do you think a poison-type move would add some really nice flavor to scrap metal? Steel-type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. If you're happy to help me test my idea, hit that pile of scrap metal with the move Sludge Bomb to give it some seasoning, please. Pleasing Aeron's palate.
Wait, don't I have Sludge Bomb? Not you. Not you. Seriously, not you. Or not you either. What in the literal hell? Let me check its moves. Ah. We'll use this Arbok. Arbok. Use Sludge Bomb.
Ooh, that Sludge Bomb gave the scrap metal such a tantalizing aroma. And look, the Aeron seem pretty happy with the result too. They're chowing down. I'm so glad this random idea of mine worked out. Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were a fantastic help, and I'm grateful. After this, I think I'll spend some time researching which poison-type moves Aeron find the tastiest. Don't you worry, my little Aeron friends. I'll keep feeding you as much scrap metal as you like.
Good, we got a power band for our efforts. Okay, Aeron. Okay, Arbok, you had your fun. Return back.
There's gotta be somewhere in here.
Who else?
I'm not like everyone else, and I've got unusual Pokemon on my team to prove it. Battle me and you'll find out exactly what I mean.
Fine, I'll face you, if that's what you wish. I'll let Greninja have fun with you. We face off against a great schooler named Tori. Galarian Slowbro. And a Slow King.
No! You've poisoned my precious memories of my trip to Galar. I met my Pokemon on vacation last year. You can only find them in Galar. Pretty cool, huh? Galarian and Slowpoke all live on this place called the Isle of Armor, and they smell kind of spicy from all the Galarica they eat. So weird. And they evolve when you give them accessories made from Galarica twigs. Isn't that strange? These twigs are found in the Island Armor. You have no many how many I had to gather to evolve my Slowpoke. Maybe I wasn't able to show off the power of my Galarian Pokemon, but they're still my partners. Meeting them was the best thing ever.
We gain a Galarica Cuff and a Galarica Wreath. They're needed to evolve Slowpoke, these Galarians into Slowpoke and Slowbro, and the other into Slowking. I like how they give me some nice things. This is why we must always have nice things after all. Okay, so how many of those things do I have now? 5 screws. Maybe it's high time I trade them in. Yeah, let's trade them in and get a level 2 blue plush. I need that because I had a hard time catching him. Okay, what's going on here now?
Oh, hey, Destiny. Sorry to spring this on you, but give me a hand. This guy needed help carrying stuff, but when we offered our services, he made a crazy request. So I told him it's now not possible, and now he's all up in our faces demanding a battle.
All I asked was for you to carry my precious Aggron, but now you say that it's impossible?
Aggron weighs nearly 800 pounds. How do you expect anyone to carry that?
I don't want to hear it. You got nerve making an offer and immediately going back on it. I'll whip you into shape. Both of you. I came to Lumiose to join the Z-A Royale. If I can't take out 2 upstarts like you, I've got no business even being here.
Doesn't seem like anything will get through to him, so come on. Battle with me.
Pancham the Courier. Luckily for me, I know just how to solve the situation. Let's get this done. Time to make him look like a fool.
Remember how we met? Funny how Pancham carried your stuff to me, and now here we are. Sorry for the trouble back then, and thanks for agreeing to help me out now.
Aggron and my other Pokemon gonna send you all flying. You sure? We are challenged by Dolian the Sightseer. Let me show you how I deal with trouble. Now it sends out next a Hippowdon. And finally, an Abomasnow.
Yeah, that's for her and Pancham, you dork.
Man, the trainers here in Lumiose are just way too strong. I had no idea the Lumiose City's trainers were so formidable. Okay, never mind about the Z-A Royale. Once we're done some sightseeing, we're heading home.
Carry my Agron, he says. Sheesh, if he'd just been reasonable, we'd be happy to show him around. Thanks, Destiny. You really helped. I appreciate you lending us a hand, even after we kind of took your bag. And I do kind of owe you. Seeing Pancham carry your travel bag back then gave me an idea. So I started a business showing tourists around Lumiose while carrying their bags for them. After all, Pokemon like Pancham can climb fences and get into places where people can't.
Hey, you're late. Is everything okay?
Andre? Yeah, everything's fine. We ran into some trouble, but we took care of it. I'll come meet you now. I hear you're doing pretty well in the Z-A Royale. Makes me proud to think your first Pokemon battle in Lumiose was against me. Alright, see you later. Hope we meet again.
That is very, very assuring.
Still, we actually did this. We're low. You know that side quest we're going to do? I'm saving that in the post game. I mean, there's like so many others. I know the post game's going to be filled with them. But once I'm done with the main game and the post game, I'll probably take them all off screen because there's too much. The only exception is the one with Emma. Emma's the only exception. And there's a good reason for that. So yeah, I think we're going to be done here. Because next part, we're continuing the story. And we're seeing it through. Believe me, it's going to be a tough challenge. Let's get our team healed up and be ready for the worst. That's going to be it. We're done here. That is it for this part of Pokémon Legends Z-A. We reached rank A and now all Pokémon will listen to us. Think of it like the 8th badge. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button, it means a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. And I will see you in the next. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.